Hello again, everyone. How's it going today? Happy Wednesday. If you're like me, happy dealing with anxiety day. Let's go ahead and get into building some Lego. Hopefully it'll be quite relaxing. So this is Olly and Paisley's family houses. Pretty nice looking kind of, like modern architecture and stuff like that. I really like the way that they look on the outside. So let's go ahead and get into it. Go ahead and bring the camera down. Open up the box. So yes, for people who are unaware, my car was stolen and recovered last Wednesday, and I had a lot of other things going on, and really since Monday I have had anxiety. So it's not fun. It's not fun. Makes it hard to do a lot of things. You have tomorrow off? Nice. It is the 4th of July tomorrow, so makes sense. Yep, there we go. That is everything. I did get a new build mat that from Rebrickable. It's pretty neat. It's pretty big though, so it is. I don't know. I'd need to reorganize this build space to put it in, so I'm not sure how that's gonna go. We'll see about getting it eventually. There's the instruction booklet as well. Picking up your con badge early, nice. Alright, so that's 9. I believe there are 10. So let's see if we can find number 10 somewhere. There's 1. Seven. There's 10. All right. So 10. 9. There's 8. 7. That's 6. 5. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Actually, let's put 5 over here because that is going to be used for the second one. And we have some large plates, some of them in an extra bag and some of them not. Very odd. Very odd. Decided to work tomorrow so you could have a 3-day weekend? Well, I hope that you have some fun plans for that. Alright, let's go ahead and dive right in. Bag number 1. Last week you were at another convention over in Orlando. Excellent. I have not been to a convention in quite a while. Alright, let's go ahead and put large plates up there. Brick separator can get over there. Howdy, Farron. How's it going? So I do really like architecture-related Lego sets. Houses, buildings in general, that kind of thing. So, always happy to see Lego sets come out that are essentially, buildings of various sorts that are interestingly designed. So let's go ahead and get Ollie put together. Get his hair on there, and he has a cell phone. There we go. Howdy, Tom Brown. How's it going? Alright, so, of course, Ollie and Paisley are right next to each other. We open this one up. So we can get the magenta 8x16 plate. It's been a day. A Windows update broke almost all the computers at your work this morning. It was about lunchtime before IT was able to get to your computer and roll back the update. Dang. Yeah, we had a pretty, like... We would test all of our updates before rolling them out and stuff like that. So there we go, 2x4 tile. On the other hand, you know, half free day. Don't have to do anything, really, because you can't do anything. It's always fun. Or at least it would be for me. Alright, and a second brick over here. Wonder LA3L bringing us a raid. How's it going? Let me get you a shout out there. What were you up to today? Thank you very much for sharing your community with us. We are building Olly and Paisley's family homes. As I was mentioning, I really do enjoy Lego housing and buildings in general, so always happy to see something like that. I'm just getting started on the first one right now. So what were you up to today? It feels like it's been a little while since I had a Wednesday stream. Alright, that should be enough that I can get this down now and I don't have to hold it. Been following me on YouTube for years. It's nice to finally raid you. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Let's get that on so we have the raised steps. It's always fun to step up to get into the house and then step down once you're in the house. Odd. Get some sidewalks out here. There we go. I do like the use of the 3x4 half tiles under there. Let's go ahead and get that plate on. And now the fun part begins as we use our 1x1 round top pieces. Make sure the mold marks are facing the right way. And a couple more tiles. There we go. X-Wing wing on there. I wonder if they're still using that piece for the X-Wing wings. I imagine so. There's 1x3. There we go. Yeah, Yeah, it's regular green compared to this bright green. Alright, now 11 of these guys. Yeah, it's going to go straight all the way over there. Make sure the mold marks are hidden. Which they probably would be anyway, but better to be safe than sorry. So yeah, I planned to build this last Wednesday, but life conspired against me. I'd have had to have cut off the stream early anyway, even if I had tried it, just because that's when they recovered my car. Alright, brown 1x2 tiles with center studs, and dark green 1x1 cylinder plates with hollow studs on top. How'd it go at the dealer? It was literally just dropping it off. It is going to take weeks for them to get back to me with like estimates on time and cost and stuff like that. So about as well as it could have, I suppose. I mean, I'm pretty sure I filled up their lot. Like, I think it was the last car in kind of thing. Alright. 2x3s. But that is going to go right there. Yeah, I do. I don't drive a whole lot. I mean, that car is 13 years old, I think, and helps if I don't make that too close. I got 40,000 some miles on it, so I really do not drive very much. So it's basically just going to be like groceries that I need other vehicles for, and I can borrow other people's vehicles. So I don't think my insurance company would give me a rental for that amount of time. There, and that one on there. And tile. I can always order groceries and stuff, which I haven't done, but I've been thinking about. It does depend on the policy, yeah. I don't think my policy has that level of coverage. Okay, so spare parts. We got 1x1 cylinder plate in lime green, 1x1 cylinder plate in dark green with hollow stud, and a I think that's dark orange 1x1 plate. Alright, bag number 2. I mean, as I was saying on Friday, I mean, I'm just flabbergasted that I got it back literally the same night. Like, the same day. Which, I don't know of anyone who's ever had that fast of a turnaround, so I can't complain that much. Can I? Alright, Gwen. This is Ollie's mother. go. And I do like this hairpiece. It's kind of like Selfie's hair from Final Fantasy VIII. And she has a watering jug. There we go. Alright, so get some light blue on here now. Go. So yeah, it's going to be a few weeks before I have any idea how much it's really going to cost. But we shall see. I think they estimated 4 to 6 weeks total. I mean, they got to order parts and everything. Test it out, make sure that everything is working. Yep. All right. I do like these windows. 1 by 3 by 3 windows. There we go. I have a lot more windows than I do the glass to go in them. So I hope everyone else's, last week or so has been going better than mine. It's definitely nice to be back building some Lego. Right, where is the mold mark? There it is. Alright. Nice little decoration there. Couple more layers of light blue. There we go. Alright, some coral pink flowers and some leaves. Wait, no, that's the wrong shade. Need the light green, not the dark green. There we go. Now we get the dark green. On some angled stem pieces. There we go. Got 3 of these little guys. Nope, get in there. There we go. And these are the new molds that have a ring in the center of the flower. Get in there. There we go. There we go. Okay, next up. 2 more dark green leaves. And a lime green froggy. There we go. And a garden gnome. I was wondering what this was before, and it just hit me. It's a garden gnome. Garden gnome. That's actually incredibly cute. Alright, let's get some orange and dark blue, not orange, yellow and dark blue. Name him David. I am amused that, I think because of the David the Gnome TV show, D&D got forest gnomes added to the game. There we go. And there we go. All right. One by ones with side studs for some reason. Oh, I haven't seen it in forever. I think my sister watched it a lot more than I did. When did that come out here in the U.S.? Because I think it's a South American show, if I remember correctly. Obviously dubbed into English. There we go. Ah, it's for cushions, I see. Alright. Not going to put the stickers on the cushions, but that's fine. They're very, like, these cushions really sit flat. Normally, you know, you got cushions and they kind of got to, you know, rest like that. These are very flat cushions. Alright, so flip it around there, and you know what? Given that this literally just fits flush in there. There we go. Full width couch there. Takes up the entire side of the house. Alright, I assume these are for a little table. There we go. And there we go. Okay. So, spare parts. A flesh 1x1 plate. Tan or beige 1x1 tile. A bright orange 7-petal flower. A coral pink 1x1 plate flower. And a nougat angle connector with stud. And yes, we are currently working on getting the Vincent van Gogh, the Starry Night set. Alright, bag number 3. Should be a lot of fun to build. Alright, let's move some pieces to the side that are large. There we go. And there we go. Alright. So this is Olly's dad, obviously. Martin. Or if you were Cornish, Martin. There we go. Alright, and he has a teacup. What now? He ain't mine. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Like, admit it, Mad Martin. This is exactly what you look like. Down to the cup. That you can't actually bring to your lips. He can only drink by throwing it over his shoulder. It isn't too far off, minus the mustache. I knew it. I knew it. Alright, get a few more walls in. How you doing, Mad Martin? I assume you're doing illithidly. But by all means, tell me if I'm wrong. Tired, but illithid noises. I know the feeling. I know the feeling. Originally titled David El Nomo, and also known as David the Gnome, is a Spanish animated television series by a Dutch author. Oh, okay. Where's my mold mark? There it is. Created in Spain. Oh! Oh, I thought it was South American. Okay. Three Muskehounds. Dogtanian and Three Muskehounds. I don't think I've ever heard of that one. I know Sherlock Hound, but that's Japanese. And brought to us by a Canadian company. Knew it. Those Canadians. Zerfall has a lot to answer for. You know, in case you guys weren't aware, Zerfall is responsible for everything in Canada, so... In case you were wondering. He is the King of Canada, yeah. Yeah. Like, it's not well known, but the annual MS Bike Ride charity stream, that's actually how they determine who rules their nation. For everything, or just what he needs to be blamed for? I mean, those are the same things. They take turns like good, polite Canadians, yeah. Yeah. I mean, we've all seen Due South. We know how it works. You know, I want to create a streaming company that's literally just like comfort food TV shows. It's got like MacGyver and Due South and Star Trek. X-Files, you know, stuff that people can just always go back and watch. Whenever and however often. There we go. There we go. All right. Okay, now we have a magenta door, which is fun, and then has the... I really do like them using the cabinet door for the pet door. That is a great use of an old part. There you go. Get that on there. Inverted slopes. And side studs. One by one plate on the underside. It's unfortunate that this is not light blue there. But a trans yellow 1x2 curved slope. That has some potential for future Lego models of mine. Although, other than the white, you got the trans yellow and the blue. Get some gray in there, and that would be a perfect classic space. All right, another arch back here. And two 1x6s, pair of 1x2 plates with bars. And 1x1 plates right on there. Okay. And that goes right in there. And another pair of slopes. Alright, and our half tile 1x4s here. With a 1x1 in between. There we go. And another one over here. There's some old mark. Okay, and then a 1x2s. Alright, 6x6. Start getting some more light blue bricks on here. And a hinge brick. That is not the other side of it. And of course, toilet. There we go. It's going to be more than just these two parts, though. Don't worry. One by one tiles. And one by one brick right there. making a little bathroom here. Curious what's going to go on that side. So we haven't really gotten anything there yet. Some corner bricks would have been nice here. Okay, pink 1x1 tile. I have no idea what that's supposed to be. And a 1x1 cylinder brick. That is, of course, the toilet paper. And we make our sink. There we go. Ah, I see, I see. Okay, so we're going to get a shelf unit on the other side. Okay. There we go. And we have center stud tiles, a teapot. It is short and stout. And something else right there. There we go. And of course the toilet bowl right there. Alright, another side stud piece. There's of course no shower in here. People have no shower at all. You just wash their hands or wash their hair in the sink. For a second, you thought the teapot shelf was going to be inside the bathroom and was a bit confused. Yeah, understandable. All right, 2x2 cylinder tile. That would be the mirror, but I'm not putting the sticker on. Now, if this were the old style with the cross centerpiece, you could actually overlay it right there in the center rather than off-center it. And that would actually be really neat. I think that would look better. It would hide more of the gray, for one thing. Go, and a teacup right up there. Get our second shelf on there. And 5 1x2 bricks. At least we're getting actual 1x2 bricks rather than a 1x2x5. There we go. And lavender door with a doorknob in the angled door window holder. The window pieces can go in here. There we go. Nope, actually we do not need any... Oh wait, I do need one 1x1. Right there. And macaroni brick. Macaroni plate. And corner plate. And we get that plate on top. Alright, so we got the bathroom here. Very tiny. But that's selective compression for you. It's actually kind of neat. we go. Get that right in there. And we get the side door, also lavender. There we go. And a 1x6 tile right there. Okay, and then we get some corner tiles, corner plates. Another angle plate right there. Okay, turn it around for the inside. And a sticker would go on here for a picture. But I'm not putting that on, of course. Alright, 1x8 tile here. And some 1x2 tiles. Alright, we get a nice plant that we can put right there. Let's see, lime green 1x1 cylinder brick. A couple fern pieces in lime. And then a carrot top. That is a pretty big plant, actually. Alright, let's go ahead and grab that that plate. And that one there. There we go. And then we get the side window. Howdy, Bahamut, how's it going? Alright, so that, there's nothing connecting it down there, it's just gonna, like, slot in. There we go. And it's just, it rests in there, sort of loosely. I mean, it's not connected down there, but it is locked in. It will not move. Better than yesterday. Well, that's good. Wasn't this already on? No, it was not. Oh, my mistake. Alright, so, spare parts. We got a teacup. White 1x2 half-cylinder tile. White 1x1 tile. Light blue 1x1 plate. Pink 1x1 cylinder tile. Gray 1x1 cylinder tile. And a bright green carrot top. I am doing better now that I'm building Lego myself. So that's always good. Alright, bag number 4. Get the longest arena match ever. Well, you won, right? That's the important thing. I do like these slopes. They're pretty interesting. Go ahead and get those up there. Large plates up there. At almost 45 minutes, it took all your mental energy. Was the other person just stubborn to not concede, or was it really one of those, like, anyone could have won at any time kinds of situations? pink 1x1 side stud up there. It was a stalemate match between their token creature creations and your token creature creation. Howdy, Kraken, how's it going? So is there a thing where you can, like, both declare a draw? Like, is that something that could have been done? Not concede, but just, like, declare it a draw? Like, surely there's a situation where, like, person A can't harm person B, but they're healing every round, so they literally cannot lose. It's either win or concede. So there's no, if this goes on for X amount of time, declare it a draw. That's unfortunate. But at least you won. Oh, it went 45 minutes and there was no, like, reshuffling of deck? That is crazy. Draw a card. Yeah, that's right. I'd forgotten. Yeah, that's the whole point of millstone decks. That's right. I forgot. I shouldn't either, because I actually had a millstone deck. Well, I basically always put a millstone into my decks as well. Ever since I got one of my friends to lose his Shivan Dragon that he was counting on. It was just one of those things of like, yeah, I like it. I like this feeling. It has been a smidgen of time since I played. Smidgen. It was literally the opponent taking time, and they had 2 Soul Wardens that gave them 2 life each time creatures came out on the field, and with so many creature tokens, there was no way you were going to do enough damage, even though you had a creature with over 100 +1/+1 counters on it. Oh my god. I see stat inflation has affected Magic the Gathering, too. Yeah, block it with a 1/1. You had no, like, trample. Or whatever the effect might be these days. One by one plate right there. I do love this shade of color. It's very nice. So how did you eventually win? Did they were they just not able to block that creature at some point? Whole point of that deck, put down a creature and with each time you gain life, you put a +1/+1 counter on it. And you were getting lots of life gain yourself. Well, yeah, but I mean, okay, so then he had nothing to block with, and you were able to start getting through his to deal damage to him then. It's crazy that neither of you ran out of cards by that point. To me, at least. There you go. Window up there. Well, congratulations on winning. It's a shame there's no, like, points involved, huh? Other than just winning. There is the other slope. There we go. I don't know what that really means, but alright, got some small magenta windows here. That was the only thing you got out of that most frustrating match. So was he just hoping that you'd concede? Alright, then we get that slope there. Well, you know, there's something to be said for sticking it out to the very end. Dueling with honor. and that thing is annoying your opponent. I think at the end of the match, you ended up with 800 life total. Wow. That's pretty crazy. I cannot remember a single game that I played other than that one where I millstoned my friend's Shivan Dragon. It's the only one that I can remember. +300/+1/+1 counters on it. Good lord. That is, that's pretty crazy. Alright, there would be stickers on these. And that goes right in there. And then we get a bed. At least I assume this is going to be a bed. Oh, again, congratulations on winning. That is that's a pretty impressive feat. Alright. 2x4 tile with a sticker that says Olly on it. Can't say I've ever known anyone with a with bedding that had their name on it, honestly. Howdy, Shield of Hope, how's it going? And that goes right in there. Alright, 3x3 tile with a carpet sticker on it. There we go. And that right there. Camera there, and 1x1 cylinder tile for the lens. There we go. Sticker would go right there. 2x2 tile with a sticker would go up here for another picture. Sticker on the inside of this laptop with the screen. There we go. Okay, so that is it for this bag. We got a light blue 1x1 tile slope, beige 1x1 plate, black 1x1 cylinder tile with top peg, a clear 1x1 cylinder tile, and a black 1x1 tile with round end. And on to bag number 5. So we can make the roof. But will the roof be on fire? That is the question. Alright, let's move some large plates over there. There we go. Went to the Wednesday market, noticed that a fresh veggie vendor was in. Hoping they'd have fresh radishes, but they didn't. Well, that's unfortunate. Should come to my Stardew Valley farm. I've always got fresh radishes. I mean, they might be a year old, but they're always fresh. All right, there's the pet dish right there. Do I have fresh pickles? No. No, those get destroyed. They do not deserve to live. Only the raccoons get pickles. If they request them. Nice little purple pet bed here. Love the Stardew wedding video? Yeah. It's very, very adorable. And we have our kitty. Gertrude, apparently. Sitting in her little cat bed. Alright, some magenta leaves. Love how Marnie dances. Yeah, Marnie's pretty great. Marnie is pretty great. She's definitely a sweetheart. And Lewis is just stringing her along. There we go, and that one right there. So this one is going to go here. There we go. And another one with dark pink and then magenta leaves again. You'd have been like, I'm telling everyone. I would rather be like Lewis. It's not going to compromise. It's actually worse to keep it secret. That is what I'd be saying. I'd be like, no one cares in a bad way. Like, no one's going to be angry about it. No one's going to be like, oh, you're giving her your, you know, better tax deals or something. You know, I mean, like, no one is going to feel that it compromises your position, Lewis. Just freaking marry her. There we go. And a mailbox. And it goes right there. And it even has a little flag to let the mailman know when mail is ready to be picked up. I mean, keeping it a secret is very suspicious. So it definitely would be, like, it is worse to keep it a secret. It is much worse to keep it a secret. And it's not even much of a secret, considering, you know, me running around with a, the purple shorts. There we go, and we get a couple lavender leaves out here. I didn't hear it click, but I guess it's in. There we go. It's entirely possible that we will be able to do that with the new updates. I don't know. I'm kind of hoping that we can do something. I mean, it would be nice if there was like something where you could get like Clint and Emily and Lewis and Marnie together, you know? Be matchmaker for those who you don't marry. Because to a certain extent, like, one of the downsides of Stardew Valley is that once you get into year 3, nothing will change anymore. Like, year 3 is the same as year 1. Year 4 is the same as year 2, etc., etc. And I get it. It, you know, there's a limit to what you can do in the game, and have it be like endlessly playable. But still, But as I said, I have no idea all of the things that are new in this version of the game, so... There we go. Alright, so... This is Ollie's house. His laptop did fall out. That's fine. I like the, I really like the colors and the shape. The sloping, roofs, the windows right there. That's pretty nice. And then having this slope. I think the only thing that I would like different is to have something here to cover up this hinge. Like, you've got an overlay here, and it'd be nice to have something here, which admittedly would not be the easiest thing to do, but it would still be nice. And then on the inside, you've got the bathroom. You can swing it open to access the living room. And you've got Ollie's bedroom. They're forced to go out for food, and I guess his mother and father sleep on the couch together. That's selective compression. It is okay. All right, spare parts. We got a lavender 3-leaf plant, dark blue 1x1 plate, brown and trans light blue 1x1 cylinder tiles. Well, Minecraft doesn't have a story. There are things to do, but it doesn't have a story. Stardew Valley has a story. Alright. So, let's move on to the other house, which is a little bit bigger. Right, but it doesn't have... It really doesn't have other NPCs to actually interact with that have personalities. It doesn't have fixed locations. That kind of thing. It's a very different sort of game in that regard. Alright. Let's see. Go ahead and put Paisley together. She's got headphones around her neck. And I really like this hairpiece. This is a great hairpiece. Hopefully they make it in some other colors too, although I do like the red the best. And she also has a cell phone. Go. Alright, let's go ahead and start out with the gray tiles. I mean, there's always stuff to do in Stardew Valley, and, well, I mean, maybe not. Like, you can keep divorcing people in Stardew Valley and remarrying until you've been through everyone's storylines. I have known people who've done that. I have not. Howdy, Ice Oven, how's it going? Well, you can get them to forget. It's called magic. I mean, it's in there so you don't have to go through all of the early game again every single time. And I get that. I don't have a problem if someone else wants to do that. Like, I'm not gonna be like, you shouldn't do that to these fictional people who aren't real. But I choose not to. Got some orange tiles, grill tiles there. Alright, and we have the light yellow 1x6x5. I have no real plans for the 4th. Kind of depends on how I wake up feeling tomorrow. I gotta do some work around the house, but nothing big. Staying away from people is part of it, yes. That is definitely going to be part of it for me. I did like someone's idea, finding a really great episode, like film of set during the Civil War of the Union just kicking the Confederacy's butt. I'm like, yeah, that could be good. That could be good. Howdy, M-Boogers. How's it going? Not Glory. No, no. It's a good movie. It's a good movie. Not quite what I think they were looking for. Good movie, well acted. Important movie, but also not quite what I want to watch on the 4th of July. Gods and Generals then? I don't know. I don't know many of the I don't actually know that many Civil War movies. I'll see what they got suggested. We got our welcome mat right there. For July 4th, shouldn't it be the colonies beating the British? I mean, there is that, but there's a pretty significant number of people who didn't really have independence until much later. Alright, sticker up there. And there is something to be said for, you know, like, on the most patriotic day, doesn't it feel good to watch, you know, traders just getting absolutely stomped? Seems pretty good to me. We have a pink umbrella that goes right into the little umbrella stand there. And there we go. And a 1x1 over here. That said, I did notice that Criterion has the Heisei Godzilla movies up, so I may watch some Godzilla. That is a possibility. I actually watched Godzilla Returns and Godzilla vs. Biollante already. There's 2 others. Which Godzilla looks pretty good in that one. There we go. Get that on there, and get an angled tile. Nice sand green and sea green here, the aqua. There we go. And then another black 2x2. There we go. And 1x8. Godzilla vs. Biollante is your favorite? It was pretty good. The Biollante monster, at the end at least, I thought the earlier one was not very convincing, but the one at the end was really well done. There was this one shot where it first pops up, and I felt that they did a pretty good job of giving Godzilla kind of a "what the fuck" expression, like recoiling a little bit with like, "What the fuck is that?" That was that amused me. That amused me. Okay, turn it around. 2x3 there. Criterion Channel streaming, yes. They also have Godzilla Returns from '84, and then I think the 90s Godzilla vs. Mothra and Godzilla vs. King Ghidorah. And I'm pretty sure they also have a lot of the Showa era stuff from earlier that just like hangs around forever. Alright, 1x1 light yellow plate, brown 1x1 tile, and lavender headphones as spare parts. What about Godzuki? So, I believe they do have Manila. The 2 movies with Manila in it from the Showa era. He is not in the Heisei era as far as I know. I'm by no means a Godzilla expert. I mean, we all know that the best Godzilla movie is the one with Jet Jaguar. I think Godzilla vs. Space Godzilla is sort of an indirect sequel to Godzilla vs. Biollante. Well, they're all sequels of each other at that point. Like, the 1984 Godzilla Returns is a sequel to the original Godzilla. Skipping all of the other Showa-era stuff. Oh no, I enjoy the old school Godzilla stuff too. It was a little ridiculous when it got kind of like really heavily aimed at children, but it also gave me one of my favorite GIFs of all time, so, you know. You know what? Let me go put that GIF into into Discord. There we go. All right, that is now on Discord. Is now on Discord. You can go enjoy Manila. All right. Corner tile and a log brick, dark orange. I have not seen any of the animated Godzilla in forever, so I cannot actually comment on it. Oops. Goes right there, and that goes right there. There we go. But watching Godzilla be a frustrated parent was definitely hilarious. I mean, the best Godzilla is still always going to be the MST3K episodes, which are not currently available for purchase anywhere, or streaming or anything like that. It's very disappointing. You get to see Godzilla be on the high bars. There we go. I should do some MST3K nights on the Discord. I think that would be a lot of fun. What do you guys think about that? Would anyone be down for watching some MST3K on the Discord? Oops, we need the blue one. Mystery Science Theater 3000. The 10-year long show about making fun of movies. These, yeah, okay, so gold 1x1 cylinder plates. I don't know, we were just talking about Godzilla. I think we gotta start with the Godzilla. Or start at the very beginning. Maybe I'll do a poll. would watch them in order, or we could do my favorites. Let you guys decide. Has to be Manos the Hands of Fate episode? Oh my god. I don't want to drive you guys off from it. Okay. Did I... Let's see. Yes, I did use the wrong one. All the way down there. There we go. Proper color in there now. That on there. That there. There we go. Little error, but we have fixed it. Howdy, Sealan, how's it going? Picked up 6 booster packs and got none of the cards you were looking for. Well, that is unfortunate. Luckily with the LEGO minifigs, there's only 12 different ones to choose from, so it's pretty unlikely that you would consistently miss out on the ones that you want all the time. There we go. Okay, turn it back around, and we have our very odd sync. It is going, Sealan. It is going. LEGO is definitely helping me de-stress and relax, and de-anxiety really is the bigger thing. Okay, then a mirror sticker would go on there, but I'm not putting a sticker on. Then on this side, we get a 2x3. A sticker would go on there as well. And TV screen sticker would go on there. There we go. Mount that above the fireplace. Yeah, $22 is a little spendy. Then again, weigh it against the amount of money that you're spending on other cards, and do you have a way of getting that money back by trading those cards away or selling them or something like that? No sticker just means the TV is turned off. Exactly. Exactly. Some brown windows on here. This is beginning to feel a bit like an 80s or 70s house with some of the colors and the brickwork here on the fireplace. I think it's going for a 70s feel. Nope, only way to make your money back is by selling the mythic rares you have. Honestly, you might just do that. Yeah. I think you said that there wasn't really anyone that you could trade with. That is unfortunate. Okay. Let's get the box in there. 2 dark blues. Brady Bunch architecture. Yeah, it's definitely got a little bit of that going. California. Whereas the other house is definitely newer in architecture style. Alright. And then we put in the cabinet, which I really do like these new parts. That is going to be the refrigerator there. Need to get rid of all your old Magic cards, but you doubt they'd sell for anything? Yeah. I don't have that many rare things, and I also don't have anything that's really usable in a current situation, so. Alright, so lime, then coral. Nope. Lime, then light azure and coral. Yeah, I don't have any moxes though, you know? If I had moxes, I could make a lot of money on those. Alright, in those go. Get our milk brick and a white 1x1 tile on top. I have some baseball cards, but I don't think they're worth anything either. I think the baseball card market kind of fell out a number of years back. There we go, and get a pot. Red 1x1 cylinder tile inside there. Cooking some pasta sauce, some spaghetti sauce there. I doubt it, Bahamut. I don't think so. Didn't they reprint Moxes and Black Lotus pissing people off? They might have. I don't know. I mean, I know that the market is not what it used to be for Magic cards. I should have sold my cards when I had the chance. I don't have any alpha, beta, or I think... What was the next one after alpha and beta? Unlimited, right? It was alpha, beta, unlimited, and then revised, I think. I got into it around revised, I believe. 3rd edition? What am I thinking of then? Yeah, I got like 1 booster of Legends. And I think 1 booster of the Dark. Third is revised. I think, like... It's not like straight up... Yeah, I got some Arabian Nights as well. I need to go back and look at the order then, because I got... Like, basically everything from right before I got into it is actually even like the common cards were worth a fair bit. But then I got in right at the like popularity height of the time, like the big boom for it. So none of my cards are really worth very much. Let me go actually take a look. I'm curious. List of Magic the Gathering sets. I think that's it. Okay, yeah, Revised is 3rd edition, so Limited Edition Alpha, Limited Edition Beta, and Unlimited Edition, and then Revised Edition, I think, is when I got in. I had 4th edition, 5th edition. 5th edition is the last main set I had. Then the expansions that I got. I have a little bit of Arabian Nights, a little bit of Antiquities, a little bit of Legends, a little bit of the Dark. I think I have a lot of Fallen Empires, tons of Ice Age and Homelands and Alliances, a fair bit of Mirage. I don't think I got much in the way of Visions and Weatherlight was like the last thing that I got. So that's where all of my cards are from. You'd like some D&D cards from the 90s just for the cards? I have the factory sets of the trading cards, and I do have some of the actual like packs from. I don't remember which set. I think it's the 2nd set. But the factory sets basically killed the market for those. Like, there is no market for them at all. Well, by the time the 1993 set came out, then they did have some exclusive ones that you had to get from the from trading. Or from packs, I should say. Alright, some tomato soup for dinner. There we go. Alright, lots of spare parts. We've got a spare white bowl, gold tap, gold and black 1x1 cylinder plates, gray 1x1 tile, red 1x1 cylinder tile, dark orange telescope, silver spoon, black 1x1 cylinder plate with bar, and trans orange flame feather. You apparently have a box of boosters for a set you never got to opening? For Magic? I bet you could sell those for a lot. Unopened boosters would probably go for a ton. Yeah, the D&D cards had some good art. Unfortunately, it also had some bad art. I could go through those on a stream sometime, because I have the factory sets. I have actually used some of the characters in the Spelljammer campaign. Eventide or the set after. I bet you could sell them for a fair bit of money, Not a Rogue AI. You should look into that. See what the unopened boosters go for. Like, Eventide. Let's see when that was. I have no idea. 2008. So... yeah, Shards of Alara looks like was the next one after that. So, September 2008. it's a pretty good amount of time ago. I bet you could get a fair bit for those packs. My father collected a ton of baseball cards when he was a kid. Sold them not at the height, but before they really, really crashed. I mean, they had a big crash shortly before he sold his, but I think he still made a decent amount of money on his baseball cards when he ended up selling them. Yeah, I think it was like the early 2000s or mid 2000s that he sold his. All right, so we have Ella here. I like the orange hair. It's very cute. And the flower. Still have your 1979 AuldDragon rookie card? Probably worth a fortune. I don't think so, because that was just a test. And they ended up selling tons and tons of that rookie card. Well, it was really more of giving away, unfortunately. I wonder if Bahamut actually had a Spellfire card. I never got into Spellfire. My big issue with the AD&D cards was just that there was so much recycled artwork on them. And a lot of the new artwork wasn't the hottest. Like they were not using their best artists for those cards, unfortunately. There's still some good stuff in there. Steven Schwartz had some great card art. Valerie Valusek had some great card art. All stuff original to the cards. So there is Elmore artwork, but it's all stuff that was like covers of various sets, you know, like books and box sets and things like that. Chopped down to focus on a character or an item or something like that. Like magazine covers and stuff like that. So there was no, as far as I recall, there was no original Elmore art commissioned for the cards, no original Parkinson art commissioned for the cards. That kind of thing. Of their like real solid artists, the good ones, I would say that the artists who had original card art, who were the best of that bunch, Valerie Valusek and Steven Schwartz. I think that's his name. I mean, if you guys want me to show off some of the AD&D trading cards, like I said, I got the factory sets for 91, 92, and 93. Which means that the only cards that I'm missing is the small, rare ones from 93. I can do a little poll on Discord about that. You have an Elmore art book he kickstarted years ago. It's nice. I have some Cadwell art books. I have a Parkinson art book. And, of course, I've got Tony DiTerlizzi. There's no DiTerlizzi artwork in any of those cards, I don't think, which is a shame. I think that is before he started working for TSR. Alright, there is the other window, and where is the pane of glass? There it is. Yeah, I think I've seen it. I've seen the, they put out a few art books in the 90s as well that were pretty nice. But I haven't seen that more recent one. Like, actually looked through it. I don't think. I think I got the impression that it ended up focusing a lot more on like the very early artwork and the later artwork. I don't know how much 2E art there was and stuff about the 2E art, which is by far my favorite. I think that's the height of their art. Late 1E through 2E. Well, that's cool. I might check it out sometime. Walmart has 2 different Dungeons & Dragons cookbooks. Well, there's a couple of artists that I'd be interested in like, seeing interviews from, and I'm pretty sure those are not the artists that they'd be interviewing. Go. A couple 1x2 plates. I mean, it's kind of hard to do, like, real in-depth, to be fair. There's... Talking about almost 50 years of artwork, so... There we go. Alright, nothing right in there, okay. Nope, not that. Not the dark orange. I want that one. There we go. I heard one person lament about how 1D&D is using the same artists and art direction as 5E, noting that each other edition changed up the art, giving them a character of their own. I would not agree with that exactly. 1D&D shouldn't be seen as a new edition. It's I mean, there is some, like... It is more akin to maybe 1E and 2E kind of thing. But it's supposed to be, like, entirely compatible and everything like that, so... I don't know that there is a new character for it. Yeah, visual character, that's what I mean. I understood. Again, like, like comparing early 1E to early 2E, there's a difference. Sure, there's a difference in the art style, but mid 1E and 2E, there isn't. Jeff Easley did the covers of when they brought out new versions of the Player's Handbook, Dungeon Master Guide, and Monster Manual, and then came out with the Monster Manual 2. All of those had Jeff Easley art, and guess what? Jeff Easley did all of the covers of the 2 ebooks, too. So they really didn't have a different character. And then, of course, Terry Dykstra did work for both BECMI and 1E and 2E pretty consistently. So at that time, I don't think that I would say that it had separate character for separate editions. Now, that said, compared to later editions, those aren't different editions. And did they have a different, artistic character for 3.5E? I don't know enough about it to know, but it didn't seem like it to me. Like, I certainly wasn't paying that much attention, but I've certainly seen books over the years. It still felt like Lockwood and that other guy were primarily setting the tone for those. That AD&D covered first and second edition, at least some people refer to... Yeah. Well, so that's because AD&D were first and second edition, but there were multiple editions of D&D before that. And then they dropped the advanced for third edition, even though technically that should be like sixth edition, if you're going by the actual D&D name. It's a lot more complicated than it sounds, and should probably not get too hung up on the specific numbers used for the editions. Even Basic wasn't the first. Like, you've got the Menser set, you've got the Mold Voice set, and then, of course, going all the way back to the beginning, you've got the original, chainmail and stuff like that. Like, there's multiple original D&D sets through BECMI and the Rules Cyclopedia, and they were all doing some revisions and stuff like that. Like, chainmail is like 0 edition, because it's before everything and not truly D&D. But yeah, I mean, like, it's just a case of there's tons and tons of revisions that were done to the early game as they were putting it out. I mean, it originally came out in 1974. AD&D didn't come out until 1977. I started with 92, but I also had, like, I played it at some friend's house for, you know, like a couple sessions before managing to get my own copies of the books, and I got an old set from someone else that consisted of a mixture of first and second edition books, and then I got more books on my own afterwards. And then one of my mother's friends gave me his Dragon magazine collection, which has issues going back, not continuously, but I have some pretty good chunks going back to issue 32. So I got some pretty old Dragon magazines. And I do have the entire AD&D run of Dungeon magazine. But then 3rd edition came out, and I didn't like the way it was going, so I was like, well, I guess I'm out of this hobby. And only got back into it when I found some people online. Well, it's also, like, if you use them a lot. Like, my 1E Legends and Lore book is in terrible shape because I used them as I used it as a writing surface. That's fair. I used my books a lot, and so some of them are in pretty poor shape. Is that dual molded, or is that printed on the top? I assume that's printed at the top. Okay, so we got that bag done. Alright, so spare parts. We got 1x1 cylinder plates in white, trans, yellow, and brown. 1x1 tiles in aqua and light azure. 1x1 cylinder tile, quarter cylinder tile in light azure. 2 5-petal flowers in pink. 1 orange 1x1 tile slope, a blue roller skate, and a red 1x1 cylinder tile with ladybug printing. Just got your D&D Lego set? Nice. Yeah, I hope you enjoy building it. That was a lot of fun. I did enjoy that myself. Alright, bag number 9. Okay, move some tiles off to the side. Or plates. Why do I keep saying tiles? I should get some pictures of my my D&D shelves. Alright, it's nice to get these 1x2 round top pieces, because the 1x1s are a pain in the butt to use. And then we get that one. Last night you watched a nearly 2-hour Magic the Gathering Commander game video on YouTube. I have no idea what that means. Sometime I should play the Microprose Magic the Gathering game so that you guys can know true pain. Then again, the last time I played that game was, I was 17, so who knows if I'm going to be actually better. I might be better. It's entirely possible. I doubt it. I mean, but you can see me be awful at it, and that is pain. It's vicarious pain. You can suffer vicariously through me. And you will suffer. I like this roof. It's pretty nice. There we go. Commander is a format where it's 4 players using a 100-card deck where you have 1 legendary as a commander, and the deck can have no more than 1 named card. Huh. There we go. I like that roof. It's pretty cool. I think they might be a subsidiary now, but I'm not positive. Microprose, I mean. But it's also been a little bit of time since I've really paid much attention to developers and publishers specifically. Been wanting to play your remake of Bard's Tale? Yeah, I've heard that's a pretty good remake. Alright, there we go. There we go. Okay, we get the inverted slope in there. Couple leaves up at the top. Are they leaves from the end of the last home? Don't know. Soul Blazer, if they can do it correctly? I mean, they could do it correctly. It's just a question of whether they would. That's the bigger question. I also don't know if there's enough interest in Soul Blazer to do a remake. Maybe if they did it like Soul Blazer Illusion of Gaia and Terranigma. That might do it. Alright, so there we have the chimney. And a plant pot for out front. Well, I mean, they did do a remake for ActRaiser. So they did do that remake. I don't think they did a remake of ActRaiser 2, which is probably reasonable. I'm sure there's some people who liked that game. I am not one of them. No, I don't. I have it. I actually am using like the instructions in the corner of the screen. That is just a PDF. Need a remake of the clearly superior ActRaiser 2? You shut your mouth, sir. Alright, so one spare part, a 3-leaf plant. That is it there. Yeah, I just go download the PDFs and use that. It works really well, actually. You notice the app really drains your battery? Well, I mean, keeping the screen on for a while is going to do that, I imagine. Like, if I didn't embed the video, I might, I might have actually done that, but not the video, the instructions. ActRaiser 2, where they took out everything that made the game good to add more of the stuff nobody cared about. Exactly. Yeah, that is it entirely. Everyone I know who loved ActRaiser loved it for the simulation part. And the platforming was just kind of like, eh. It breaks up the... it breaks it up, and it's not too difficult. And so... the designers were like, what? You want more platforming? That's even more difficult? No one said that. You stream the same way, but project the app. Ah, gotcha. Got a dark blue toolbox. His arms seem very, very... He has bigger arms. Alright, let's start out with this. Another X-Wing wing. But yeah, I imagine it's just like having the screen running the whole time is what does it. Without knowing more specifically about the app, at least. That would just be my guess. Interesting use of both bright green and regular green. Well, I mean, they are making remakes of Dragon Quests 1 through 3, so it's entirely possible that those might be in the future. I don't know. I've definitely noticed an increase in Dragon Quest views since they announced that, though, which is pretty fantastic. I do appreciate that. Slightly bright regular green. And you're not wrong. I will grant you, you're not wrong. Then we have two window frames there. And a 1x4 plate. Go ahead and move that back a bit. But yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to the Dragon Quest remakes. Give me another opportunity to go, what? All over again. Of course, that probably means that Lord Smappy's going to have to remake the video compilation of all of my whats. I don't see any mold marks there. Alright, on the back we get a ladder. Interesting that it's a ladder with, okay, I guess they used the ladder with the clips so that it doesn't go into the slot. Ladybug down there. Looks kind of like a prison cell. Does a little bit, doesn't it? Does a little bit. They have definitely done prison cells that are like that. Yeah, it's a prison cell for the mushroom and the ladybug that's in there. They know what they did. A yellow crate. I do have a couple yellow crates, but not many. Does the mushroom talk? No. No, it does not. It's not a Myconid. And there's no Turbo the dog in this set either. There we go, and get that there. If mushrooms start talking to you in real life, probably best to go see a doctor or someone. Or, here's another possibility. Maybe stop eating the mushrooms. You know, hear me out here. That little sticker would go on there. And this goes right there. we go. And a pair of walkie-talkies that just kind of sit in there. And we get some stickers would go on these various tiles. Probably magazines or something. I mean, you don't have to listen to me if you don't want to. You can keep eating the mushrooms. I'm not going to stop you. I'm just saying. There we go. And more bright green. There we go. This is one game where the mushroom types had random effects, including poison and temporary unlimited stamina. You only knew what they did after you ate them. It feels kind of familiar. Sticker would go on that one right there. It definitely feels familiar. I'm not recalling what that is, though. Or 1x3x3 windows. Lost in Blue. Okay, maybe not the game that I was thinking of. That goes right there. Okay, Dino Tail and large set of leaves. This is a pretty cool piece. I like this. It works really well with, you know, this leaf part. Because it looks like an assortment of the very same leaves. So it's pretty cool. Okay, Dino Tail, and get that one right in there. And then the two larger Dino Tail pieces. Okay. So, first, lavender, large foliage piece. Light lavender, dark lavender, leaves. And then the larger leaf elements. And then these foliage pieces through there to lock them in. And that one through there. So that's going to fit on right up there. There we go. There we go. And then we get our foliage pieces again. Dino Tail pieces sounds like a children's cartoon. Well, it really is. It's a Dino Tail piece. Might be using it in brown for a branch, but it's really a Dino Tail piece. That's what they first came out as. I'll show you in a second. Because I got one nearby. See? It's that piece on the Dino Tail. Styracosaurus. I love these dinosaurs. These are great. Also dusty. Ugh. I should clean them. Alright, there we we go. Get that on there. Actually, that wants to go that way, and there we go. This one goes down here. We get Melody the bunny. I've had a lot of bunnies in the neighborhood lately, which is just adorable. They're just outside eating the clover. They're so cute. There we go. And then we have that part for the top of the hutch. And that is it. So, spare parts. We got a beige 1x1 cylinder plate, a brown 1x1 cylinder tile with wood log print, or a tree ring print, and a black friction pin. There we go. So I'm kind of surprised that they don't have a hinge piece to connect the two. Let's go ahead and bring these up. Put them side by side. Like, there's space right there to get a flat hinge in. And I'm kind of surprised that they don't. Because that actually works out pretty nicely. You know? The two of them just there like that. Makes it a nice little, you know, cul-de-sac. Okay, you do not want to stand there. I guess he's a single dad, because they don't seem to have a mother here. There's also no bedroom for him again. He gets to sleep in the kitchen. Or maybe in front of the fireplace. I don't know. There we go. So he's going to repair the rabbit hutch. Get that roof piece on there. When is Ald going to make a children's cartoon series about dinosaurs? When I can draw. Is that a sufficient answer? Because, let me tell you, I cannot draw to save my life. But, you know what time it is. It is minifig time. All right. Is it Rhine time? No. No, it is never Rhine time. I keep having to tell you guys this. It's never Rhine time. All right. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sorry. 3, so we're going to the middle. 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I guess I got to reroll. Well, actually, if there's 12, I can roll a d12. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's never Rhine time. All right. Let's go ahead and start a prediction. Can Ald guess what is inside the minifig pack? Get your predictions in. D20 says number 11, so that would be the scientist lady. We have not had her. Mine says number 1, the barbarian. Bahamut got 8. That would be the Yeti. Popping in from Minifig, still lurking on Project Thingy. Howdy, little bunny. How's it going? How is your project going? Well, I hope. You don't have to respond if you don't want to. Tonight's minifig pick will be a Minotaur Hollywood makeup artist. A Centaur casino owner. Wow. Is that Iron Man? No. I'm not sure which one you mean. If you mean that one, no, it's just a welder. Top right corner. Up there? No, it's just a Blacktron cyborg guy. A robot. Assassin robot. Something like that. Alright, 50 seconds to go. Get your predictions in. Now, this is all unlicensed stuff. Kind of dejected that it won't be ready for tomorrow. Oh, I'm sorry. Not a rogue AI got 4. That is the Blacktron robot. Yeah, I know the feeling, Lel Bunny. Having missed 2 months already this year for getting deities done has really sucked and been very demoralizing. Not a lot of hams in the pool. Well, it's okay. You don't have to all, you know, wager everything. Of course, that does mean that, you know, you're not going to win. Because if you don't bet everything, you're not guaranteed to win. Results not guaranteed. All right, predictions are closed. So let me go ahead and get my timer all ready and go. All right, let's see. What do we have? What do we have? What is that? That is... Okay. 18.06. I do believe that we have the Lady Robot. Let us see if we have the Lady Robot. I know the feeling there too, Lel Bunny. It's okay. There's still more minifigs to go. There's still plenty of minifigs left. Yes, it is the robot. The Lady Robot. All right, so let's choose the outcome. Choose the alds. Choose within 20 seconds. Complete that prediction. And who is getting the hams? Bahamut getting all of the hams. A whole whopping 530 hams. M Booger's going for 20 to 50. Shield of Hope going for 50 to 60. And no one going for no. Yeah, really not a whole lot of people even, let's just pretend you went no, yeah. See, I should have gone no so I could have kept the points. That's what should have happened. I should have thrown it and made sure I got it wrong. And wind up in the back. All right. We got our Lady Robot, complete with makeup. Lipstick, blush. My favorite, I think my favorite thing is the two gauges on her torso. It's I think that's pretty great. No printing on the back. Aw, she's gonna kiss you. Alright. Okay, so that robot is done. That minifig is done. Next up, we got nothing but costumes. Missing a few months isn't the same as missing a holiday. I mean, it's pretty substantial. Especially when I'm so close to being done. Or at least done with this part of the project. All right. So again, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, that's 4, so we're going into the middle. All right, 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right. Let's start the prediction. Can all guess what is inside the minifig pack? Let's go! Alright, D20, let's see, 8 for Bahamut. That would be the classic policeman. I got a 12, so that would be the kitty costume. Nadaroge, I also got a 12. Sealan got a number 2, and that would be the red brick guy. So go ahead and get your predictions in. Can I guess what is inside the minifig pack? Let's see. We've only had 2 of any given minifig so far. Centaur Disco Dancer. I think some people are setting off fireworks already, and it's just wrong. It's not the 4th yet. Very silly. Alright, get your predictions in. 50 seconds to go. I mean, it's either that or thunder, and I'm not seeing anything about rain, so... I'm definitely not going downtown tomorrow. I am good. I have seen the mall, the National Mall fireworks before. I do not need to see them again. Yeah, you're very restricted around here for fireworks, so... Alright, 20 seconds remaining. Get your predictions in. Can I guess what is inside the minifig pack? Alright, last chance to get a prediction in. And... predictions are closed. So are you just not fully enforced as all? Well, okay, so they do enforce it around here. If there's fireworks going off like this, it's definitely they've got a permit. There's no way they do not have a permit for that. All right, and I mean I would be happy to take their permit away, but and go. All right, let's see. What do we have? What do we have? All right, we got some shorty legs. That means there's just 2 that it could be, I think. Just double check. Yeah, alright. 22.55. I do believe that we have this little boy with the present. Let's find out. I'm not sure what his hairpiece actually feels like, but I think I felt it. Yes, we do! Excellent! All right. I felt the shorty legs. Okay. So, not a 2x2 brick, but a 2x2 container, so that is cool. Get his shorty legs on there. That is an interesting hairpiece. I don't think I have that one before. I don't think I've had that one before. And a balloon element that I'm not sure if they've ever reprinted before. Or remade before after this set. Get on his hand. For crying out loud. Okay. So he's got his present, and he has a minifig, collectible minifig Series 1 right there. That is a collectible minifig Series 1 right there. It's an interesting balloon piece. I like it. Although it's weird that he can't like hold it like this. He has to hold it like this. Alright, so that is number 16. No, it's his birthday. He got a present. Oh, ooh. We actually got a spare one. Almost had this one fall off on the ground. Oh, I need to select a winner. That's right. So that was 22.55. Thank you. Choose the outcome at 20 to 50 seconds. Who is getting the hams? M. Boogers getting all the hams. Very nice. 1870. Bahamut going for within 20 seconds. Shield of Hope going for 50 to 60. And Lel Bunny going for no. Yes, no, I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you for... I mean, I'd have gotten it as soon as I went to start the new one, but it is always good to remind me if I forget. So here is the 1x1 tile with the Series 1 collectible minifig set. It's very cool. All right. Okay, so we have 4 there and 6 there. We're going to roll a d6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, so that is a 5. So we're going for there. And 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me go ahead and get my scale all ready. And let's start a prediction. Can all guess what is inside the minifig box? So I will make a guess, then I will roll, then I will weigh it. Or I will weigh it and then roll. We'll see. So get your predictions in. Can I guess what is inside the minifig pack? Alright, so Bahamut got a 2. That would be the imposter guy. Nadarogi I got a 5. That would be the Mtron guy. If we did get the imposter, then that would be time to move on to the lower register of minifigs. D12 says 9. That would be the Robo Butler. Again, if we get the Robo Butler, that will also be time to move on to the lower register. Because so far we've gotten 5. We've gotten the Alien Tourist, we've gotten the Mtron guy, we have gotten the Robo Nurse, we have gotten the UFO fan costume, but we're out of that. We've gotten 3 of those, and there are no more. And we've gotten the Blacktron, mutating Blacktron guy. Minotaur Portrait Artist, for totally certain. Like, totally? For sure. You guys should be going... It's a space set. You guys should be going for space. Like, you're obviously wrong since it's not space. Gotta go for space. If it's not space, it's not in the set. I don't make the rules. No space here for space? I don't know. You're scared of space. I mean, you might be, but as a centaur. Minotaur Benny. A Minotaur Classic Space minifig would be pretty awesome. Gnomish Space Marine. Then I'd have a Lego minifig scale giant space hamster. That would be awesome. All right. Predictions are closed. I do not need my timer, so let's see. All right. All right. I think it's going to be the tourist, the alien tourist. Let's go ahead and weigh it. 16.6. And these have always been a little bit high, 16.24, so it's probably not that. Could be the imposter. Do we have another one? I actually am going to say that the weight is registering the mutating Blacktron guy. That's what I'm going to say. That's what I'm going to say. All right. So then if I roll the dice, 5, that would be the Mtron. All right, so let's go ahead and get my app out. So my guess was the tourist. The weight indicates the Blacktron, and the die, the Mtron. Let us see which one it is. Should have gotten my app out. That's the imposter. That is going to be the imposter. So I did think, like, there was that chance, but I went with a different one because I thought that the weights on my sheet were always higher, and that is the imposter. So whoever got the 2, you got it right. My dice weren't right. Choose a prediction. That is going to be a no. Let's complete that prediction. No one put down no. Which means I get the all 4,264 hams. Oh, so good. Delicious. Thanks for all those hams, everyone. Yum. All right, so who went for... yes with a guess. Bahamut went for yes with a guess. Yes with weight was Seal and Mortar and M. Boogers. Yes with die roll was Shield of Hope and Lel Bunny. And I got the hams. Those hams were pickled? They were not pickled. Because you can't wager on pickled hams. Should have waited a few more seconds. It would have been a would have seen that massive drop. Well, that's what happens. Alright, got some little aliens there. And we have a spare, actually, we have a spare microfigure alien and antenna piece. Let's get a view. Look at that smile. Look at that smile. And then if we flip it around, on his back is a door. And you can look at the, swing the face around, and you can see the little alien peeking out. This is a great one. I love this one. It's just so, like, it's so whimsical. It's just such a whimsical figure, you know? And you can take the take that off and, you know, put something else on his head. Come on, focus. Focus. Does not want to focus now. All right. But that is our minifig. So let's go ahead and mark him down. Okay, and that does mean that we have gotten our 6 minifigs from the top register. So we've gotten the Imposter, we've gotten Mtron, we've gotten the Robo Nurse. We've gotten the Space Costume Fan, the Alien Tourist, and the Blacktron guy. So, what we're going to do is I'm going to take these out, and I'm just setting them aside, like they're not going anywhere. I'm just putting them out of the way. And then taking out that sheet, and we have a whole new registers. Oh yeah, we could put the tiara in there, yeah. So that lower register should have the other 6 minifigs, and if we do that... We got Alien Princess Linda. And Princess Imposter. You can also put like a flower in there, or a bow, or the sunglasses piece. It's a lot of fun. All right. Go ahead and get Princess Linda back there in the corner. All right, so the lower register should have the EVA astronaut, the retro space lady, the ice planet lady, the Robo Butler, the Beetlezorb, whatever they're calling it, and the Orion minifig. So... as we take them out from the lower register, I will use those that I pulled out to fill in the empty gaps. So there will still be a chance to get the other ones, but we should have a lot of new minifigs to go as well. Hold on. There we go. Something fell. All right. So that is it for tonight. I'll go ahead and bring the camera back up to Olly and Paisley's family houses, which are really nice. I really like these builds. Take out the mini dolls, swap in some minifigs, and this works perfectly in a town set as well. So, like in just a city layout. So, very good. Very nice. Anyway, that is going to be it for tonight. When we come back on Friday, we will have some more pirates to build. But we will also be back Friday morning for some more Sword of Mana. See if I actually remember what the heck I'm doing in that game. We will be back on Saturday for some more Spelljammer. We had a fantastic cliffhanger last week, which, totally unplanned. I was not planning that at all. So, that was entirely one of the players decided to do a thing that I gave him an opportunity to take back, and he did not. Alright, I'll get that raid queued up. So that should be a lot of fun, and we will be back next Monday for some Like a Dragon. I apologize for not making it on Monday. Had a lot to do Monday, but I'm glad that I got it taken care of. And howdy, Kinshir. Unfortunately, right at the end. Let me go ahead and queue up that raid. Alright, where are you? Alright. Alright, let's go ahead and get a raid. They are playing Tales of the Abyss. So, I want to thank you guys for coming on out, and I shall see you next time. See you then, everyone.